3, 2, 1.
If you're dreaming of an epic road trip filled with adventure, jaw-dropping landscapes and unforgettable moments, this might just be the most stunning one you'll ever do. Welcome to the South Island of New Zealand. Rugged, wild and breathtaking at every turn, it's the perfect winter escape.
Say snow!
Snow! In this video, we'll take you along as we road trip through snow-capped mountains, crystal clear lakes and charming alpine towns, all with our 2 young kids in tow. Expect plenty of adventure, lots of laughs, and a few honest reality checks along the way.
Don't get it into a big twist.
Now let's get to the video.
Let's go! New Zealand!
So for our first stop of this South Island road trip, we have made our way to Fairlie. It was a 2.5 hour drive from Christchurch Airport, which is where we picked up the hire car, and it was just a stunning drive to get here. One of the main reasons we did stop here in Fairlie though was to visit the Fairlie Bakehouse. I've heard some very good things about this bakery and I'm really excited to try the pies. Tom has gotten a mince and cheese pie. I went with a pork belly and applesauce one. It even has some pork crackling on the top, which I've never seen on a pie before. It looks so fancy. And the pastry just looks incredible. I don't even know where to begin, it's so big. This could potentially be really good. That's such good pastry. And you can taste the apple just a little bit. You would like this a lot. It's so yum. I'm probably gonna go and say that this is my favorite pie ever.
Wow.
That is so good. You gotta try it, Tom.
Fresh. It's really apple and porky.
I was honestly hoping that maybe they'd have like a sweet pie here, because sometimes if you do a really good pie, you're gonna do a really good sweet pie. This is probably the sweetest that you could get. And honestly, it is sweet because of the apple. It just makes me want to eat an apple pie though. So good.
Yummy!
Yummy. We've got Mila's moan of approval. But for now, let's head back to the car because we've got a bit more driving to do today. So as we were driving, the girls kept seeing all these little snow piles along the side of the road. So of course we had to stop and let them out, have a little touch, have a little play. They've seen snow lots before, so it's nothing new to them, but there's nothing quite like seeing snow when you're from Australia and you don't get to see it that much. So we're all pretty excited for this. Yeah, it's a bit hard. That's more like ice, that one. It's slippery. This is ice here. Wow, who threw that at me? Don't you dare. It's hard ice. Don't throw it close. No. Throw it from far. Hard ice is painful. Oh, no. Oh, you got me. Throw it from there, Carly. Oh, you got me. I'm going to get you. Uh-oh. Oh! It's so freezing out here. I'm shivering.
One more and I'm gonna get Daddy.
Yeah, sounds good. Let me help you get one then. Oh yeah, that's a good one. You got yourself too. It's in your hair. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. Oh, my fingers hurt. It's that really icy, wet kind of snow. Very frozen, very, very cold. And I'm actually proper shivering. That was a nice little first taste of snow. Not literally, but I'm surprised because Callie usually does eat it. But we're gonna keep driving now because it's freezing. Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful morning here, which is very surprising because all night in Twizel, where we were staying, it poured with rain. So I'm very happy to see a little bit of sunshine, even if it is only in Lake Pukaki and Twizel. And the fact that we've got to drive through these clouds up to Mount Cook Village is a little bit daunting. We were planning to head up there nice and early in the morning to try and beat some crowds to do some of the hikes, but because it is raining and really foggy and cloudy up there at the moment, we just thought, what's the rush? Let's see if the weather clears and hopefully we get to go out and do some hikes this afternoon. But for now, let's check out Lake Pukaki. The views are just stunning. Literally everywhere I look around me, I can just see mountains and they've all got a little bit of snow on them, which is very exciting for our upcoming ski trip. Now on a clear day, you can usually get amazing views of Mount Cook from this point. Unfortunately today the clouds are covering it, so we can't see it, but I'm hoping that when we get there later on this afternoon, the clouds might disappear and we might get a good view of it then. We've got the girls in their snowsuits because it's a little bit fresh still and they look so cute. Callie just looks like a little teddy bear. We're throwing rocks, trying to get it in the lake. It's a long throw to get it in the lake. What are you up to, Mila?
I'm trying to get the rock.
In that big hole?
Yeah.
Maybe you should get a different rock.
Look at that white space where the mountains once were.
It's like a white wall.
Yeah.
I have one more last fear.
That's your favourite quote, isn't it?
One last fear.
Not yet. Don't go back to the car. We're not getting them yet. Callie, we're not going yet. One last food later, honey. Always wanting food. Always wanting snacks. Callie's here sitting ready for her snacks.
One last food, and that's it.
You always say that. Really hope it clears up for us today because that cloud is very intimidating. It is not a fun time to be hiking in really, really cold, wet rain. Even the car park here is just so beautiful. You can see why people choose to camp a van around New Zealand. Good news about snow boots is they're also paddle boots. Woohoo! So this big daunting cloud that I was talking about is actually coming closer to us and it's looking a bit sunnier over there. So we're going to start our drive and just cross our fingers that we get to see anything because apparently this is one of the most beautiful drives in the country. And I definitely would believe it because along this lake you get to drive the whole length of it all the way up to Mount Cook village. So let's take these layers off and get in the car. So the drive along Lake Pukaki towards Aoraki and Mount Cook National Park was absolutely stunning. Even in all the rain and the foggy weather, we could still see some incredible views and it was just amazing to drive along that road. It was still raining when we arrived at the village, but luckily we're staying at Hermitage Hotel, so we were able to check in and they did get us in early, which was so nice. And now we've come out because there's a little bit of sky that's cleared out and we can see some blue sky, which is amazing. We were heading towards the Hooker Valley track first, but it was really rainy in that direction, so we swapped around and we've gone to the second hike that we were meant to be doing, and this one is the Tasman Glacier Walk. So we're going to start that one now, and I'm really excited to get out and do some exploring today because it's been a lot of sitting inside, hiding out of the weather. Uh-oh, look out everybody, she's got a big one. This is a bit better than yesterday's snowy ice, guys. Say snow.
Snow.
Callie, are you a little marshmallow?
I'm not a marshmallow.
Are you sure?
No.
You look like one. Big, beautiful blue marshmallow. Mila, you're a green, fluffy marshmallow. So I'm planning on doing the walk that gets you down to the water's edge. Usually in summer, there'll be huge glaciers floating in the water right near you, which is so cool. I'm not sure if it'll be like that today, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm not sure how long it will take, but let's just say between 10 and 20 minutes. But with this little one, could be an hour. We saw a lady on the fork in the road where we weren't sure where we should go. This way that we're going right now is the Tasman River Walk, and she said it's really nice and it's good for the kids too because there's not as many stairs as if you went to the Blue Lakes or the Glacier View. So we're going to go this way. Mila, you're going to have to jump it. Jump! Oh, nice. So the path just opened out to this huge open space and it's so beautiful. You can see all the mountains now, and you come to a crossroads there and it says jetty left or the river right. We've gone the river right because the lady that did stop us at the crossroads before said the jetty wasn't worth seeing today. So we're going to head to the river now. We've got a little adventurer down here jumping all the puddles she can find. Wow! There's icebergs in it! I didn't expect that. That's so cool, isn't it? That's a big old puddle, isn't it? You going to jump that one?
No, I definitely can't.
How beautiful. The glacier. So hard to tell, but you can see the beautiful wall of blue. You love going on adventures?
I've never seen an iceberg in the water.
No,
You've
you probably
never
haven't.
seen an iceberg in anything. Hey, Callie. Callie. Well, I didn't expect there to be icebergs here today because from everything I read, they're not usually here in winter and it's usually more of a summer thing, but I'm very grateful for them because the girls are so happy to see them. They think they're so cool to see. The blue shining in them is stunning. And it takes me back to Iceland when we went to Diamond Beach and we got to see the icebergs all floating in the water there, which was just stunning as well. But it was such a nice, easy walk to get here. It was a bit windy and cold for us because of the weather that we're experiencing right now, but still it is so worth it for these views. This is another thing that's gonna really remind me of Iceland, and that is because at Diamond Beach there's these beautiful, huge icebergs floating in the ocean and also landed up on the shore as well. And we got to touch the icebergs there, which was pretty cool. So I'm gonna try again here in the water and hopefully I don't get wet. Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of falling in. Oh wow, that is so cool. Oh, that is some fresh water too. It's so beautiful. The icebergs are just floating around, bopping between the rocks. It's so cool to see. And that big one over there is just so blue. Wow. Just amazing. But I did leave Tom and the kids at the top. Hi. So I better get back to them. We do have another hike to get to and the clouds are starting to roll back in, so let's wrap this up. So starting our second hike of the day, this one is the Hooker Valley Track. This one is closed for the entire track, but you can still get to the first swing bridge, but you can't cross the bridge because it's all closed for maintenance. But it's about 4 p.m. It's a bit busy here, honestly, but I'm just grateful that it's not raining. And we do have a little bit of a view of Mount Cook, which is so exciting because it is so epic and it's just as cool as everyone says it is. Somehow I got roped into carrying Callie this time. She's a bit over the hiking, so I've taken her on because she seems to whinge a little bit less when I'm carrying her. But now we've got another girl back there struggling to hike. Thankfully the whole 5K track there is closed because we wouldn't be making it, let's be real. So I'm kind of grateful that we have an excuse to not do a giant hike today. So apparently the amount of walk that is open to the first bridge is around 2.6 kilometres return. And that's much better in our eyes than a 10-kilometre walk with these little trails. But gosh, so far this walk is just stunning. I can see why it's one of the most popular ones. And we found the first swing bridge. Look at that beautiful blue water. Isn't that pretty, Callie? It is absolutely stunning up here. And there's a little bit of blue sky. Look at that, Callie. Love you, Callie. Well done. We did it. Is it the end?
It's not the end.
Yeah. So it turns out that I was wrong, and this isn't the actual end of the Hooker Valley Track at the moment. They've actually opened it up past the first swing bridge, so it's around 4.6 kilometre return. So I made that mistake, but I'm not doing the rest of the walk. Mila is very sick of it. Callie's going to get really hungry soon, and classic her, she's going to ask for food in a minute, so we need to get back to the car before it gets dark. But I'm really grateful for this view. It's beautiful, I'm glad it's not raining, and I'm very happy with how much we got to do here in Aoraki, Mount Cook National Park. The reality of trying to get a family photo. Ready? 3, 2, 1, cheese! Let's go! But for now, we're done the Hooker Valley Track. We will be back one day to do the full thing. That day is not today. We're pretty done with the cold hiking, and sunset is going to be very soon. So we've got to go. I think Mila's very happy that this is the end of the hike. And hopefully on our drive back tomorrow, it's a bit clearer so we can stop and get some more beautiful photos and views then. So it might seem obvious that we did not get to see any beautiful views on our drive back from Mount Cook Village this morning, but we are in our new destination and we're staying here for one night. So welcome to Wanaka. So we're out now exploring in a little light drizzle, but the lake here is just absolutely stunning. I've heard a lot about this lake and some people either really love it or don't really like it that much. I am already on the loving it side because it's just beautiful. The trees over the lake is stunning. There's so many little duckies that the kids love to play with. There's beautiful houses along in the distance, and there's some really nice restaurants and cafes and bars right behind us. And when I was checking in this afternoon to our hotel, the man told me that at the end of this jetty there are eels, and the girls are very excited because they've already found them. Chunk of eels. Wow, there are a lot of eels.
And I've never seen an eel.
Oh, that looks kind of like a nightmare to me. Yeah, I couldn't swim in there.
I can never.
They're brave duckies.
Daddy, you can't jump in there. You can only jump in water with not the eel.
Seriously, you couldn't pay me enough money to jump into that water right now. Since you could grab a rock and throw it, it was your favourite game. I was thinking about the fact that when we got to Mount Cook, it was so rainy. The drive there was also rainy. And I was just thinking about how in a moment like that, I could have been really angry, annoyed, and just really disappointed that I didn't get to see it the way that I was kind of expecting, which was with mostly a clear sky, or at least a little bit clear. But I honestly just felt so grateful that I got to just do it in the first place. Even if it was cloudy, foggy, overcast, whatever, it's just really nice to feel grateful for the things that you get to do, even if it goes a way that you weren't expecting it to go. So this is your little daily reminder to appreciate the things that you do have and you do get, and to go out and enjoy things even in bad weather. For example, it started raining heavier right now, so we're going for a walk along Wanaka in the rain. So if you go for a nice walk along the lake, you can actually get to this pretty cool tree. And if you've researched New Zealand before, you've very likely seen this tree, and they like to call it #that Wanaka tree. What makes this tree very special and unique is that it is in the water and it changes with the seasons. So in summer it's got green leaves, in autumn it's got reddy orangey leaves, and right now it's looking pretty cold and not looking so happy. And it's funny because this tree is very popular and there's a lot of tourists here right now. Even in the cold and the wind, they still want to come and see this tree, just like we do.
How could that tree even live in a cold water?
Woohoo! We've seen photos of our hotel online, and apparently there's cedar hot tubs. And we're really excited for that, so hopefully it's true. We're gonna go back to the hotel now and try and find one. Hot tub time! That is so cool.
Friday.
Oh, and that feels good. So welcome to a typical morning in a very small motel room. Very typical. So we got into this motel quite late last night and we headed straight to the hot tub. So we kind of made an absolute explosion of these bags, which isn't uncommon for us because we usually do make quite a mess of our apartments. But we usually stay for a whole week and it happens slowly over that time. But this managed to happen just in one very short night. So if you are wondering what it looks like to do a road trip with little toddlers, this is what it looks like. So it was raining all night here in Wanaka, which is great news because it usually means that there's snow falling on the mountains nearby. So today's mission is going to be a pretty intense one. I have checked the road reports. We definitely need chains today because there has been 20 centimeters of fresh snow falling in Cardrona, and that is exactly where we're heading today. These girls have been asking for some snow play and I'm pretty sure we'll be getting it today. So let's pack up this room and get ready to go. The good thing about traveling in suitcases is that it does not take that long to pack everything up. As we were driving up towards Cardrona, we watched as the rain slowly became sludgy snow on our windscreen. And now Tom gets to do the really fun job of putting on the chains.
Hey babe, see those people over there, how both of them are doing it? And see how you were saying that just Tom would do it?
I didn't watch the video, so I don't know how to do it.
Maybe we do one each.
He watched a YouTube video this morning, but he's still reading the instructions, which is probably a good idea.
Reading gibberish.
Don't get it into a big twist. How about I read the instructions and tell you how to do it? Lay the chain at the base of the wheel. Oh, nice and muddy. He's saying I'm not helping, but last time I just sat in the car, so I think this is a big improvement to our last experience.
It's like, what are you doing?
I have a feeling this will not be the last time you do this. So this is taking much longer than we would like to admit. We definitely had it wrong. We had to watch a video a couple more times to get it right. Hopefully we'll be on the road soon because it's getting very wet and cold. We can see the snow. So many snow.
Obviously.
Ah! It's snowing in the car, Mila. You can't even see anything. It just looks like nothing out there. I think we found Winter Wonderland.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Let's go play. No, I know, she's down. Hallie, don't eat that one. What are you doing, Mila? It's actually working too. Oh, Callie's down too now. Yes. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, Mila. This is a cool place. Oh no, that's a big one, Mila. It's so soft.
And this one is hard.
Oh, it is hard. Hit him. Yeah, got his shoe. What is Mila doing? Callie, is that a good idea? Callie, what are you doing? Where's your legs going, huh? You're just having a warm, sunny day at the beach, burying yourself in the sand. And then we got one over here. I don't even know what she's doing.
I don't think they understand.
They're not sure what snow is for, guys. But seriously, this is the softest and thickest snow that we've ever seen, and it is absolutely beautiful. Hey Mila, I got a snack for you. Mostly hair.
That's because no hair in it.
I got a snack for you, Callie. Yum?
I can't.
It like disappears as you touch it.
Yeah.
Why does it feel weird?
We're gonna get so cold soon. We are just not doing this the right way.
A big pizza.
A big pizza for you.
Okay. Oh, it is a delicious pizza. Oh, yummy pizza. That's such a good pizza. You want some more pizza? It's enjoyable enough that you don't really think about how much you're suffering. But that's probably going to be the end of our little snow adventure here today because it's getting a bit too much for me. It's really intense out here. Woohoo! Well, that marks the end of this road trip, which was absolutely beautiful, and I would recommend adding it to your bucket list if you haven't got it on there already. But we've made it to our end destination, and that is Queenstown. We'll be spending the next week here with my family, having a really nice snow holiday. We'll be going up to the ski fields to do some snowboarding, and all of the fun things you can do in Queenstown, we're going to try and do as many as we can. So I really hope you enjoyed this road trip video, and if you want to see us again here in Queenstown, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks so much for watching, guys.